Hey guys, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm bringing another call to action of Mary Jackson, 32 years old from Memphis, was a former basketball player at Memphis University and real estate business. Mary also worked for FedEx. Her family filed a missing persons a week ago after 3 months of not hearing from Mary or knowing of her whereabouts. They spoke with News 3 and other social media outlets to, in hopes to help find Mary. News 3 said Memphis police need your help in finding a woman who has been missing for several months. 32-year-old Mary Jackson is a former University of Memphis basketball player, was in the real estate business and most recently worked at FedEx. Her father, James Jackson, said this is unusual behavior for his daughter. Jackson said he hasn't heard from her in 8 months. I hope she didn't get involved with the wrong people, Jackson said. While I'm praying that nothing has happened to her, I don't know, and that's just the fear. Her sister, Marie Martin, says she randomly ran into her sister about 4 months ago while she was living in an apartment complex on Front Street. However, police said they don't believe she lived there since July 20th. Family says Mary could possibly be in the Atlanta area. Some of her family is traveling here to Memphis to have several search parties starting Friday. If you have any information on Jackson's whereabouts, you are urged to call missing persons at 901-545 COPS.
I don't know where my sister is.
Marie Martin is praying for her big sister, Mary Jackson's safe return.
I just hope we find my sister and she's returned to people that really love her.
Memphis police say last week a missing persons report was filed for 32-year-old Jackson. Martin says she randomly ran into her sister about 4 months ago while she was living at this apartment complex on South Front Street, a location police say she hasn't lived at for some time.
Me and my daughter was downtown and we ran into her and we was just talking for a little minute. Like I said, nothing was weird, causing alarm.
Her family says she is a former University of Memphis basketball player and would sometimes go overseas to play.
At first, I really was like, okay, Mary just out doing her, We gonna hear from her, but the fact she ain't contacting nobody, that's what's making it it's critical.
Her father, James Jackson, says he last heard from Mary 8 months ago. He tells WREG he recently received a second call from a prosecutor that Mary needed to be present for a trial involving an abduction and assault case.
At that point, I got worried, like, well, now, wait a minute. So, apparently she had been talking to the prosecutors or whoever regarding this matter, and then all of a sudden for her just to disappear, it's a little concerning.
Family says Mary could possibly be in the Atlanta area. Some of her family is traveling here to Memphis to start searching for her on Friday. If you have any information, you're encouraged to call Memphis police at 545 COPS.
Real likable, sociable type person.
James Jackson says it's been months since he last heard from daughter Mary, and last week he decided it was time to file a missing persons report.
Kind of nerve-wracking, I managed to raise these 6 kids as a single dad, and to have my daughter just come up missing.
Jackson says the most recent person he knows saw Mary was about 3 to 4 months ago, and the timing of her disappearance is sketchy since it's around the time she was set to testify in a trial.
The prosecutor told me it was regarding some kind of abduction and some kind of assault. It was related to something in that area, and that she was they needed her there in order to prosecute this person. I was not clear as to whether she was the victim or if she was actually the witness.
Now family has come from near and far to help with the search.
I took off work. I'm here, so I just got here today.
And how far was that drive for you?
11 hours. No sleep.
Jamie Jackson, Mary's older sister, says she and other family members drove down from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to help.
I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest of 6. And every time they in trouble or they need somebody to talk to, it's always me. And I ain't heard from her. I can't talk to her. I can't let her know, like, sis, we here.
Now, Jackson's family says they've also been in contact with law enforcement in Georgia as well, and they do plan to try to put together some reward money for anyone that might have information. Now, if you do happen to have some information, you're encouraged to call Memphis Police at 545-CASH.
Man, I pray that they find Mary, that she's found safely. I want to think maybe she got cold feet or frightened and decided not to go to court and to just get off the radar for a bit. You know, like I said, I want to think that that's what she's doing right now. I really pray that they find her safely. But nonetheless, the family and the police is asking for help in finding her. So I'm going to do my part. You all guys, I ask that you do your part and help by sharing this video. I will bring updates on this story when and if more information comes out. With that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you'll see when I drop new videos. And guys, follow me on all my platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, all at Sister Girl Talk TV.